Hello, Movie Revamp here. Today I will introduce you to a thriller movie titled Cleansing Hour. The film opens with a dramatic exorcism scene where Father Max, donned in traditional priest attire, confronts a possessed individual restrained to a bed, surrounded by distressed family members. With commanding presence, Father Max recites Latin incantations and after a tense struggle, successfully expels the demon named Beleth. The family rejoices and the exorcism appears triumphant. However, as the camera pulls back, it becomes evident that this intense ritual is taking place on a set, complete with lighting rigs and cameras. The exorcism is revealed to be a staged performance for a popular show called The Cleansing Hour, hosted by childhood friends Max and Drew. Max portrays Father Max, the charismatic and authoritative priest performing these exorcisms, while Drew manages the technical aspects behind the scenes. Despite the show's growing popularity and a dedicated fan base, all the exorcisms are meticulously scripted and orchestrated hoaxes designed to entertain viewers and promote merchandise sales. Max is deeply invested in expanding their audience and increasing the show's reach, often prioritizing viewership over ethical considerations. Drew, though supportive, harbors reservations about the deceptive nature of their work. The supporting crew includes Chris and Tommy, the cameramen responsible for capturing the live footage, and Tommy's niece Riley, who assists with various production tasks. Drew's fiancée, Lane, is also present on set, offering moral support and occasionally voicing her concerns about the show's direction. As they prepare for the evening's live stream, an unexpected issue arises. The actor scheduled to portray the possessed individual, Dante, fails to show up. Unbeknownst to the crew, Dante has been attacked and killed by a mysterious figure in a demonic mask earlier that evening. Faced with the prospect of cancelling the show, a move that could alienate their audience and harm their reputation, Lane volunteers to step in as the possessed subject. Despite initial hesitation, Max and Drew agree, and the team hastily prepares Lane for the role, dressing her in tattered clothing and applying makeup to simulate a tormented appearance. As the live stream begins, Father Max introduces the episode, setting the stage for another dramatic exorcism. Lane, now restrained to a chair as part of the act, initially follows the scripted cues. However, as the ritual progresses, she begins exhibiting behaviors that deviate from the script. Her shifts unsettlingly. She speaks in unfamiliar languages, reveals personal and hidden information about the crew members, and displays physical manifestations that were not planned. The crew becomes increasingly alarmed as it becomes clear that Lane is not acting. She appears to be genuinely possessed by a malevolent entity. In a separate incident, Chris, one of the cameramen, experiences a terrifying vision in the bathroom. He sees blood pouring from the sink and hallucinates hands emerging from the mirror. In his panic, he falls and sustains a severe head injury, rendering him unconscious. This unsettling event adds to the mounting tension and sense of dread among the crew. As the possession intensifies, the demon inhabiting Lane begins to assert control over the environment. It manipulates the studio's electronics, causes physical harm to crew members, and imposes psychological torment by exposing their deepest secrets and fears. The live stream audience, unaware of the real danger unfolding, continues to watch, believing it to be an exceptionally convincing performance. The crew is left grappling with the horrifying realization that their fabricated exorcisms have invited a genuine evil into their midst, and they must confront the very forces they once pretended to vanquish. As the live-streamed exorcism progresses, the situation within the studio deteriorates rapidly. Lane, initially stepping in as an emergency replacement, is now fully possessed by a malevolent demon. Max and Drew grapple with the horrifying realization that this possession is genuine, not the stage performances they're accustomed to. The demon, speaking through Lane, begins to assert its dominance by manipulating the environment and tormenting debilitating the crew both physically and psychologically. It exploits the live stream platform to its advantage, demanding that the broadcast continue uninterrupted. Any attempts to halt the stream or leave the premises are met with violent repercussions, reinforcing the demon's control over the situation. As the live-streamed exorcism continues, the demon possessing Lane escalates its torment of Max and Drew. It compels Max to perform humiliating acts, such as injuring himself by sticking his hand into a spinning fan and stepping on broken glass, all while the children's song The Hokey Pokey plays, adding a macabre twist to the ordeal. In a particularly harrowing sequence, the demon forces Max to confront his past transgressions. Under duress and in front of a rapidly growing global audience, Max confesses that the exorcisms featured on The Cleansing Hour are elaborate hoaxes designed to deceive viewers and generate profit. This admission shatters the show's credibility and exposes the depth of their deception. The demon forces Max to confront his past transgressions. Under pressure and in front of a rapidly growing global audience, Max confesses to accidentally murdering a nun while he was a schoolboy. Both he and Drew attended the same Catholic school as children, where they were frequently beaten by a sadistic nun while she punished them for real or imagined sins. During one particularly bad beating, Max killed her in order to save Drew, an experience that scarred and followed him throughout his entire life. The demon doesn't stop there. It delves deeper into the personal lives of the crew, unearthing secrets meant to remain hidden. It reveals that Max and Lane had an intimate relationship prior to her engagement to Drew. This disclosure sows seeds of distrust and betrayal among the trio, further fracturing their already strained relationships. As the viewer count continues to climb, Drew realizes that the demon is leveraging the live stream to extend its influence beyond the studio. Believing they have triumphed, Max and Drew's relief is short-lived. The demon reveals that it was never Amon, but its true identity, Lucifer. By possessing Lane, Lucifer gained control of the live stream, manipulating over 17 million viewers. As Lucifer's dark influence takes hold, the possessed viewers turn violent, attacking those around them, including the president, who's brutally assaulted by his own son, one of the infected viewers. The end credits shows the world in chaos, with scenes of destruction and mayhem unfolding globally. That's it for this breakdown of The Cleansing Hour. If you like thrillers, horror, and no-nonsense movie recaps, hit that subscribe button. This is Movie Revamp, where we get to the point. See you in the next one, and maybe keep your camera covered.